Greetings, beloveds. And while this is indeed an illusion that is made of the mind and the will of your godlike selves, understand that inside of the illusion, there are ways to take advantage of certain aspects that will assist you in the remembering of what it is that is being manifest here. There are indeed crystals with properties that help to break the spell that has been cast by the egoic mind. There are foods to be eaten, exercise practices, yoga and breath, foods that have not been contaminated by the forces of shadow that look to continue to perpetuate this dynamic. And there are indeed books that can be read, spending time in silence, seeking out the will and the mind that is the light and the truth, and allowing yourself to repeat certain phrases, such as the lessons that are taught, such as the burning of paper, such as the statements that are made, much like dropping water, clear, clean water, into a dirty cup. So, as you allow yourselves these behaviors, it brings you closer and closer to the edge of remembering, of staying consistent within that space of choice. The 5 minutes every hour, that consistency to be able to say, I dedicate 5 minutes, a 24-hour day, to spending time consciously in practice of saying, I am one with the Creator. Everything that I create is of my own. I am not a victim of the world I see. I need do nothing. So many phrases, so many words that are given. Take your workbook, beloveds, and randomly open to a lesson and see if those words do not ring true to what you yourself are working upon, where you are in your personal growth and development. And of course, proceed to go through the lessons within the 365-day calendar cycle. For as you go through that, you will find that there will be shifts that will begin to occur within your consciousness. You will find that there will be ways in which you yourself are listening differently, ways in which you allow yourself to come upon the voice of God within. Allow those messages to ring through as the truth that they are, dear ones. Seek out and find within, not without, the voice of God that you are. And here you will remember. You will say, ah, yes, now I remember. And it may all seem foolish in one way that you had ever forgotten. And while you are down here, you are indeed having a jolly time, indulging in this and indulging in that. But grant, if you will, beloveds, those 5 minutes of your waking hours. And if you wish to set an alarm to wake up for 5 minutes every hour while you sleep, we love this idea. True commitment. Let's just try getting through a waking day, shall we? Whatever you must do, beloveds, to remind yourselves. For if you cannot remember to do this for 5 minutes in a day, how can you remember that you are a divine and holy emanation of God? Hmm? It is simply an act of allowing yourselves to remember, beloveds. It sounds so simple, does it not? And yet, what is required is a willingness that puts itself in alignment with the will of God, with the will of the Creator. And there are so many beings if you could only see, that are beckoning to you, that are calling to you, that are saying, come and take our hands, and we will lead you back to the garden, back to the kingdom, back to the land that you left behind, that you yearn for. Beloveds, know that that within you that is seeking to return is constant. That within you that is of the beloved is constant. It is like when the sun appears from behind the clouds. You say, ah, yes, the truth, the warmth, the love. And that lives and that breathes within you. Seek it out, beloveds, and find it and live from there. Live from that noble truth, the truth that you and the Creator are indeed one. And take your pieces of paper with all of your egoic judgments and let the light, let the fire burn them, and let them return to the nothingness from whence they came. Let the fractures within the mind be healed. Let the love that you have for your beloved ones, for the friends that you have created and the family that you have created with your mind, let them be holy unto you. Let these be the best friends that you could possibly imagine, the ones that say, I know that you have forgotten yourself. Here, let me help you remember. For that is what we are doing with you, beloved ones. We are saying, ah, yes, we know that you have forgotten yourselves. Allow us to help you remember. And you will have these seeming synchronicities, as our beloved Louisa did, coming upon a book so that we can continue to deliver our messages to you always. You will find these synchronicities, beloveds. You will find these messages. You will find these symbols. You will find the numbers repeating when we are looking to get your attention. When you see these numbers repeat, know that there is a message waiting for you. Ding, you've got mail. Messages from your beloveds who are calling and beckoning you to awaken, to say yes. It is time. There is no time, and yet it is time. Ah, the irony. And remember to laugh, remember to love, and remember to hug. Enjoy all the pleasures, beloveds. Enjoy all of it. Find joy in all things. And that joy and that laughter and that mirth, it elevates you. It allows you to say, ah, there is a time that I remember that there was a kingdom where there was no pain, where there was love and love alone. Bring yourselves to neutrality for each situation that causes you pain. And allow not the ego to dominate. Allow not your willfulness to impede. Allow instead, beloveds, that you sit in stillness. Grant yourself one day, 5 minutes each hour. Call upon us by name. Call upon those who are your guides and say, please help me to do this just one day. See what happens. See how this makes you feel. See how this makes you think. See how this makes you love. And in those 5 minutes, allow yourself to say, I am the creator of all that I have experienced. Know that you are indeed sustained by the will and the love of God. And in that pure field of existence, you will find yourself. You need only look. We stand there to greet you, beloved ones. Enjoy your days. Let them be filled with love. Speak with us. Let our words of love fill your ears, your hearts, and your minds. And drink more water. We love you with a measure that you cannot yet imagine. And we do indeed call and beckon you home, beloved ones. Breathe, breathe, and breathe some more. Our blessings are with you always, loved ones, and we will speak with you again.